I'm a biology teacher that's trying to bring film and screen art to life in my classroom and for my students. Taking this from paper design to actual product.
This one was a bit out of the ordinary in that it's a biology teacher that's taught students about gas exchange, thermal exchange, and osmoregulation. And then he wants to see that they understand it. So he wants a visual representation of their understanding of those three processes.
Now, I kind of equate that with if one of these systems goes wrong in your body, that's what's happening. Your body's gone into this war situation where the immune system will maybe try to sort out if it was a bacteria that went in, or, there's all these different systems. That's why it's so important everyone's regulated and everyone feeds into each other. And as soon as one thing's kicked out, then this is what's going to happen inside your body.
Probably getting to experiment with everyone else as well, because it's quite a collaborative thing that we're doing. So it's nice to get everyone's ideas and put it into context as well.
We are trying to decide on a makeup look. We're doing, because the costume's kind of like one side hot, one side cold almost. We're doing like a thermal camera, one side hot, one side cold.
With Anita being the specialist, she really helped us to go into that creative process to help us research these processes that happen within the body and got us to work as a team to collaborate all together.
How long does the process normally take to get from design on paper, like ideation on paper, to actual created product? How long does that typically take?
Not 3 days.
The problem that we have always is the time constraints. So I'm having to think about what we can actually achieve in the time we've got, which is not very long, quite a few days. When I'm working on set or on a film, or I sometimes have maybe a bit more time to think through the processes.
We've achieved a lot throughout the process. At first, everything was a bit all over the place and people were obviously doing a lot of different things. But once we all came together and worked together and let each other know what we wanted to do with each part, it kind of worked very smoothly. I wished maybe we'd had more paints to try and make it look more rustic on the costume, certain parts. But besides that, I think it turned out pretty well.
So we've got 2 costumes that we're currently working on. Well, there's only 2 costumes that we're working on. This is one of them. It's a costume that was designed by one of the students in New York. And next door in the costume department, they're making a kind of morph suit base layer.
They're so keen, they're so enthusiastic. I've been very aware that we haven't pushed our ideas onto them, and a lot of the ideas come from them. So we got them initially to sketch the drawings, which allows them to break it down into pieces so that we can start making the costume.
I like being important. I like having whatever I'm doing, I like it making an impact. So I think I'm getting there with that.
I think the most challenging thing was just getting our own thoughts on the designs and getting ourselves into the mindset of where the designers were when they were thinking of what to make.
It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, so actually getting the opportunity to kind of put a foot in the door and see that world was very cool.